Owning a car is often described as a journey, not just a purchase. During the early years, most vehicles feel solid, dependable, and even rewarding. They carry families on road trips, handle the daily grind, and sometimes become a symbol of personal pride. Yet, the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever. Past the 100,000-mile milestone, some cars continue serving faithfully, with only minor maintenance, while others reveal serious flaws hidden beneath their polished exteriors. High mileage is not inherently a problem. Plenty of vehicles easily surpass 200,000 miles when properly maintained. But certain models have reputations that tell a different story. Once these cars pass 6 digits on the odometer, owners often face repeated breakdowns, costly repairs, and failures that feel baked into the design. What was once a dependable companion can quickly turn into a financial headache. Today, we're exploring 15 cars that shine in their early life, but tend to unravel after 100,000 miles. European cars. Number 15. Mini Cooper, 2002 to 2011 models. The Mini Cooper from this era is one of those cars that makes you smile the moment you see it. Compact, sharp handling, and brimming with personality, it quickly earned a loyal following. The honeymoon, however, tends to end when the miles start stacking up. Beyond 100,000 miles, these cars are known for becoming temperamental. The timing chain tensioner is a particular troublemaker, often failing without much warning and risking serious engine damage. Cooling system quirks are also frequent, with power steering pump breakdowns and water pump leaks adding to the headache. Transmission troubles can be the most painful, sometimes costing more than the vehicle is worth on the used market. While the Mini offers plenty of thrills in its early life, keeping one running smoothly past the golden mileage mark can feel like a gamble. Charming as it is, reliability doesn't exactly top the list of its strengths. Number 14. BMW 3 Series E90 and F30 models. Few cars represent luxury and driving enjoyment like BMW's 3 Series. With sharp steering, balanced suspension, and an interior that feels properly premium, it's easy to see why so many drivers fell in love. The problem starts when age and mileage catch up. Beyond 100,000 miles, common issues start stacking up quickly. The cooling system is often the first victim, with plastic components becoming brittle and cracking. Electric water pumps, designed for efficiency, often call it quits far earlier than owners expect. Turbocharged models add even more drama with turbo failures, wastegate rattles, and timing chain stretch. Repairs aren't just costly, they're recurring, testing the patience of even the most devoted BMW fans. While a well-maintained example can still deliver plenty of joy, ownership at this stage demands a healthy repair budget. A precise machine when new, it can easily turn into a mechanical puzzle with an expensive learning curve. Number 13. Audi A4. The Audi A4 has always been a tempting choice, thanks to its sleek styling, comfortable interiors, and, of course, the reassurance of Quattro all-wheel drive. For professionals and families, it seems like the complete package. But the truth emerges once the miles creep past 6 figures. The 2.0T engine, widely fitted in these cars, is infamous for burning oil at alarming rates, forcing owners to constantly top up between services. This stems from flawed piston ring design, and the issue is widespread. On top of that, the timing chain tensioner is prone to sudden failure, which can instantly spell the end of the engine. Water pump leaks add another layer of recurring frustration. While an A4 with lower mileage feels smooth and refined, owners pushing past 100,000 miles often face bills that rival luxury repair horror stories. The balance between elegance and expense quickly tilts in the wrong direction. Number 12. Volkswagen Golf, including GTI models. Volkswagen's Golf, and especially the GTI, has a long-standing reputation as one of the most enjoyable hatchbacks to drive. Practical enough for everyday use, yet engaging behind the wheel, it won the hearts of enthusiasts and commuters alike. Still, the story changes once the odometer hits 6 digits. The DSG transmission, while delivering rapid-fire shifts, has a complex design that isn't always forgiving. Mechatronic unit failures and clutch wear are common and expensive to put right. On turbocharged versions, failing turbos are another dreaded problem, sometimes leaving owners stranded. Even smaller components, like ignition coils and sensors, seem to give up at inconvenient times. The Golf remains a legendary nameplate, but it demands consistent care to stay reliable beyond 100,000 miles. Without significant investment, ownership risks shifting from joyful to frustrating, making enthusiasts wonder if the driving thrills outweigh the inevitable repair bills waiting around the corner. Number 11. Mercedes-Benz C-Class W204 2008 to 2014. For many, the W204 generation Mercedes-Benz C-Class offered a way to enjoy the prestige of the three-pointed star without diving into flagship-level pricing. It delivered comfort, style, and refinement, making it a compelling option in the entry luxury market. But behind the elegance lies a list of common problems that surface past 100,000 miles. Engines equipped with the M272 V6 are particularly vulnerable, as the balance shaft gear wears prematurely. Left unresolved, it can result in catastrophic engine damage. Electrical gremlins also creep in, with infotainment malfunctions and sensor faults creating a constant game of diagnostics. On models fitted with air suspension, repairs can become breathtakingly expensive. Even owners who invest heavily in maintenance sometimes find the costs too steep to justify long-term ownership. While the C-Class has plenty of initial charm, it often tests patience and wallets once the miles pile up, leaving many drivers ready to move on. Number 10. Fiat 500. The Fiat 500 arrived with plenty of buzz, offering a stylish alternative to more conventional city cars. Compact, eye-catching, and easy to park, it fit the urban lifestyle perfectly. When new, it felt fun and quirky, but the charm doesn't always last as the mileage climbs. Beyond 100,000 miles, owners commonly report a barrage of issues that turn the cute little hatchback into a demanding companion. Transmission problems often top the list, with failures that cost more than most buyers expect. Suspension wear is another recurring expense, and electrical gremlins appear with frustrating regularity, affecting everything from dashboard electronics to basic lighting. Reliability ratings haven't been kind to the Fiat 500, and many owners find themselves regretting the long-term commitment. While it may still look appealing parked on the street, keeping one on the road at high mileage often becomes an exercise in patience and unexpected repair bills. American cars. Number 9. Ford Fiesta and Focus. The Ford Fiesta and Focus should have been simple winners: affordable, efficient, and fun to drive. Sadly, the power shift transmission turned that promise into frustration for many owners. Even before the odometer climbs to 6 digits, drivers often report shuddering, hesitation, or slipping gears. Once past 100,000 miles, clutch replacements and mechatronic failures become common, with repair costs that can eclipse the value of the car. The EcoBoost engines add another headache with recurring coolant leaks that risk overheating and engine damage if not addressed quickly. Lawsuits and buyback programs revealed just how widespread the transmission debacle was, leaving many owners with a sour taste. On paper, these cars still seem appealing, stylish, efficient, and cheap to buy secondhand. In reality, they're best approached with caution. A Fiesta or Focus fitted with power shift isn't a hidden gem. It's more like an expensive gamble disguised as a budget-friendly option. Number 8. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler JK is an icon of off-road adventure, delivering rugged styling and unmatched capability straight from the factory. Yet, the early models hide a list of problems that can turn the dream into an expensive routine. Wranglers fitted with the 3.8-liter V6 are infamous for oil consumption and overheating issues, sometimes leading to premature engine wear. Add in suspension and steering wear, and many owners eventually meet the dreaded death wobble, a violent vibration at highway speeds that often demands extensive suspension repairs to cure. High-mileage examples also suffer from leaky seals, electrical quirks, and failing transmissions, especially on vehicles pushed hard off-road. For those dedicated to adventure, the Wrangler still holds undeniable appeal, but it requires a thick wallet and a patient attitude. Past 100,000 miles, reliability becomes part of the challenge. Owning one isn't just about exploring trails. It's also about surviving the maintenance. Number 7. Dodge Journey. The Dodge Journey was designed to check family SUV boxes without emptying the bank account. Spacious cabin, affordable price, and decent styling seemed like enough to win over buyers. Unfortunately, reliability never lived up to expectations. Even before crossing 100,000 miles, many owners face electrical issues tied to the TIPM module, causing unpredictable stalling and random power losses. Once beyond that mileage, the problems only grow. Transmissions fail, engines wear out prematurely, and suspension components degrade quickly. Repair costs add up, and the list of common complaints continues to grow with age. While the purchase price may look attractive on the used market, keeping one running smoothly often costs far more than the vehicle's value. Many mechanics rank it among the least dependable SUVs available. For families seeking an affordable long-term option, the Journey often delivers disappointment instead of durability, making it a model best avoided altogether. Number 6. Chevrolet Cruze. Chevrolet introduced the Cruze as a small sedan aimed at efficiency-minded buyers, and at first glance, it hit the mark. Affordable, economical, and fairly comfortable, it became a popular choice. But first-generation models, built between 2011 and 2016, quickly developed a reputation for trouble once past 100,000 miles. Cracked pistons are among the most serious issues, leading to engine failure that often isn't worth repairing. Timing chain problems also appear, and coolant leaks are notorious for damaging engines if ignored. Adding to the headache are failing transmissions and mysterious electrical glitches that frustrate owners and technicians alike. What seemed like an affordable commuter car can become a financial drain, with repair bills that outweigh its value on the used market. While the Cruze may have provided good fuel economy and comfort early on, the reality for high-mileage examples is a constant battle against costly and recurring breakdowns. Number 5. Chrysler 200. The Chrysler 200 looked like it could finally give the brand a competitive mid-size sedan. Sleek lines, a comfortable interior, and available tech gave it appeal. Unfortunately, under the surface lay one of the most frustrating transmissions of its time. The 9-speed automatic was marketed as advanced, but in practice it delivered harsh shifts, delayed responses, and premature failures. Past 100,000 miles, complete replacements are common, and the repair costs are rarely worth it. Owners also report suspension wear that creates noisy, uncomfortable rides and electrical faults that plague daily use. While some owners manage to nurse them along with constant attention, many find themselves trapped in a cycle of breakdowns. On the used market, the 200 might look like a bargain, but it often becomes a rolling repair project. Instead of providing value, it leaves buyers wondering why they didn't choose something more dependable instead. Number 4. Chevrolet Equinox. The second-generation Chevrolet Equinox gained attention as a spacious and comfortable mid-size SUV. Families loved the roomy interior, decent styling, and accessible pricing. The problem lies with its engines, particularly the 2.4-liter four-cylinder. Excessive oil consumption is widespread, with many owners reporting the need to add quarts between oil changes. In severe cases, engines seize due to low lubrication, often long before expected. Timing chain failures add another layer of risk, and fixing either issue typically costs thousands. Beyond the engine, common complaints include failing air conditioning systems, worn suspension components, and electrical faults that pile on with age. For buyers searching for an affordable used SUV, the Equinox may seem like a logical choice, but higher mileage examples often prove financially draining. While it offers practicality, the reality is that reliability issues make ownership a gamble. Many end up trading repair bills for regret when choosing this model. Japanese and other cars. Number 3. Nissan Rogue. The Nissan Rogue became a household name by offering families a practical and affordable SUV. Unfortunately, these years also exposed one of Nissan's biggest weaknesses, the CVT. Owners often find themselves dealing with shuddering, slipping, and overheating transmissions well before 120,000 miles. The CVT belt, under constant stress, wears out prematurely, leaving full replacement as the only real solution. The price tag for that repair quickly erases the value of owning a budget-friendly SUV. Beyond transmission failures, some models also face issues with noisy wheel bearings and premature suspension wear, adding even more maintenance concerns. Families who depend on their vehicles for daily commutes and road trips don't expect to budget for a transmission swap at relatively low mileage. While the Rogue delivers in comfort, cargo space, and fuel economy, its long-term durability is a gamble. For many used buyers, that gamble simply isn't worth taking. Number 2. Mitsubishi Lancer. The Mitsubishi Lancer has a name forever tied to performance thanks to the legendary EVO, but the mainstream versions tell a very different story. Models equipped with the CVT tend to develop headaches once the odometer crosses 100,000 miles. Overheating is a constant concern, and replacements aren't cheap. Wheel bearing failures are another recurring complaint, adding to the frustration of daily driving. To make matters worse, rust-prone subframes plague many examples, especially in colder climates where road salt is common. While manual versions generally hold up better, most automatic-equipped models are far less forgiving. What starts as an affordable and stylish sedan can quickly become a repair-heavy project once mileage piles on. Enthusiasts may praise the Lancer name, but buyers looking at high-mileage mainstream versions will often discover that reliability isn't its strongest trait. It's a reminder that not every Japanese sedan delivers worry-free ownership. Number 1. Land Rover Discovery 4th Generation. The Land Rover Discovery offers an enticing mix of luxury and off-road capability. It looks like the perfect SUV for drivers who want refinement without sacrificing adventure. But once the miles add up, the ownership experience takes a costly turn. Air suspension failures are practically guaranteed after 100,000 miles, with replacement bills running into the thousands. Electrical problems become a constant nuisance, ranging from malfunctioning sensors to failing control modules that keep drivers chasing repairs. Add in expensive parts and labor, and maintaining a Discovery feels less like routine upkeep and more like supporting a luxury lifestyle. While the SUV shines with its comfort, towing ability, and off-road performance, its reputation for poor reliability is hard to ignore. High-mileage examples can leave owners paying premium repair prices for the privilege of keeping them on the road. For many, the dream of Discovery ownership fades into frustration. Reaching 100,000 miles is often seen as a badge of honor for both car and owner. Some vehicles thrive well beyond that point, proving their durability year after year. Others, however, reveal design flaws and weaknesses that make the milestone a turning point for the worse. The 15 cars we've covered today all start strong, but past that magic number, many owners find themselves facing repairs that outweigh the value of the car itself. If you found this breakdown helpful, let us know which car surprised you the most in the comments. Have you owned one of these models past 100,000 miles? Share your experiences. We'd love to hear your stories. And if you want more deep dives into the highs and lows of car ownership, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next upload.